No, but let's go in. It is time for y'all to watch your eardrums because I'm going in hard. Let's go. I told you to watch your ears. I told you to watch your ears. What's up, everybody? It is I, Nostradamus, aka Naz D Stampede, and you're here with an exclusive Only Naz. It's been forever since I'm streamed. Once again, I apologize. Believe I streamed yesterday, though. I think I did. Yes, for a while, for like 2 hours or something. Played Shadow Warrior 2. Anyways, Saturday, tomorrow is a big day for me. Tomorrow is AEW Forbidden Door versus New Japan Pro Wrestling. And, or should I just say a collaboration? It should have been like a versus kind of thing because that's what it is. I mean, kind of is a versus, but they got some matches where they're not going against anybody in New Japan. But, yeah, here in the United Center, I'm very, very excited about it. My week has been crazy. Besides constantly working, I actually taken a lot of days off recently. For the last 2 weeks. Because one of my aunts was in the hospital, and I had to keep taking my mom and my other aunt over to see her because they constantly, the doctors or whatever, constantly wanted to discuss stuff with them. Um, one week it was because they wanted to know if they had to go ahead to do a certain surgery, so to make things a little bit better. What was that in the back? Sorry, saw something. And so they did. They gave him the go ahead. Because it was like, I don't know, last resort or something, some shit. I don't know. Then that happened. Surgery. They did the surgery actually sooner than we thought. That went fine. My aunt was told to be stable, and then later that week, got another phone call to come see them again, and of course we're already expecting the worst. I take them over there. There's only like because of how things are right now, only two people can go see the person. I personally didn't want to see my aunt. It's not because I didn't want to see my aunt. It's just that I don't enjoy hospitals and especially enjoy people at the worst state. You understand? So they get the news that the surgery didn't resolve anything, and she's basically, you know, they're saying best option now. Really, the only option is that to make her comfortable until it's time. So we kind of saw it coming, and we were like, all right, so this is what's gonna happen. We gotta plan, or well, my aunt gotta plan like everything. Not my aunt in the hospital, the other aunt gotta plan everything. And this was the news that was given to us on a Thursday last week. No, not last week, Thursday. The Thursday before, and we expect the news over the weekend. But then it turns out that it just 24 hours, kind of, or less, on Friday morning, got news that she had passed away. So that happened. And then last Wednesday was the wake or funeral. What defines a funeral or wake? Memorial? Something like that? It's just where you see them open coffin and all that. And I went there. So I didn't go to work. I went to that instead. And yeah. My mom's side of the family here in Chicago is very, very small and very interesting bunch. So I got the one uncle that I can't understand. Uh my fiance could understand him, so at least there's that. I got the other uncle that Randy called was Richard Pryor, but now I see him looking like Freddy Krueger. Not because his skin is all fucked up, it's just he's that skinny and got the Freddy Krueger kind of face. Again, not because of skin. But it was yeah, it was that. So, RIP to my aunt. She basically took care of me while my parents were working when I was a kid before I went to school. Taught me a sandwich involving an egg, sunny side up, with ketchup. It sounds disgusting, but to me, it was the fucking best thing in the world. And I've been meaning to like try it again in her honor. Yeah, man, she was a sweetheart. She uh, she was one of my favorite. I think my favorite aunt. But again, like I knew her when we were. I was close to her when I was a kid. When I grew up, I didn't get so close to her and whatnot. But not because nothing. It's just I grew up and whatever. But I'll see her from time to time, and you know, she was always happy to see me and whatnot. So that happened, and then from all the work, I just been a tired bunch. So that's what's been up with me. I feel like there's other stuff though. Can't remember. Uh, I've been enjoying. I've really been enjoying just coming home and watching movies and TV off our TV we got that was like off of someone free off of Facebook. I think I probably mentioned this before. So it really it has like great look and feature. It just has this little two white dots on it, but I get past that. It's not really that much of a bother. I watch things like Ambulance. We watched the Doctor Strange too. I recently just watched the Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent last night. The Nicolas Cage movie. Loved it. I've rewatched Back to the Future movies because that's my comfort movie. And when you're feeling like you're going through so much shit, you need a comfort movie or three in that sense. Um, been playing the Turtles. Turtles. That's one stream I did last week. We're playing Ninja Turtle. The Ninja Turtle game is freaking fantastic. I love it. I believe it's kind of like from the same people that did Streets of Rage, but it's really, really fucking good game. And I really, really had a good time with it, and I can't wait to keep playing it. And I have the opportunity now to keep playing the new WWE game, and hopefully, won't have any fucking situations. So yeah, I don't got much else to talk about. Yesterday, the whole fucking nation's going crazy, and like real quick too, because I heard that there was already a demonstration just yesterday after the news of what is the Roe versus Wade or something like that. I'm sorry if I'm like brutalizing this information, but Supreme Court voted against abortions pretty much and whatnot, and it's pissing off a lot of people. But what else is new, right? The government's always pissing us off. Now people gotta really fight for a difference. I'm not a woman, clearly. I'm a man, but I too believe in women to do whatever they want. Also believe in loving whoever you want to love. Man, woman, don't matter. However you see yourself, however you define yourself, that's what matters to you, and we love you for it. But now, for a government to tell us what to do with our own bodies, it's kind of messed up. It's not like it's not. It's not like we're out here and going like, hell, I want to decapitate my leg. Well, matter of fact, if someone wants to decapitate, well, no, if someone doesn't want to decapitate, unless it's like bio, like like if I cut my arm off and I replace it with a fucking machine, and let's say no, I'm like Inspector Gadget, and I make like a fork come out when I need it, a spork, because what's better than a fork or a spoon? A spork. It's just the best of both worlds. I don't know how people don't see this. Spork and a fork. Spork. It's even better to say spork. Go go gadget spork. Exactly. Just bam and bring it out. Speaking of gadget, and I know I'm just going on a tangent here and going 1 mile a minute, but catch up. Keep up with me, okay? I actually did recently buy the digital of Inspector Gadget. The first one though. The second one was on sale too, but no, I don't have that kind of attachment to the second one. I thought the second one was you know. I thought the first one was dope. Seeing it again though, and like I haven't seen it recently, but the last time I saw it when I was grown up, it wasn't exactly like top tier. When I was a kid, it was the shit. It was like, oh snap, you know, it was one of my favorite cartoons ever, and I got to see it live action, and Inspector Gadget was played by fucking Ferris Bueller. It was dope. There was an evil gadget. Spoiler alert: there was an evil gadget versus good gadget. That was fucking epic. It was epic for me. Growing up, you watch it again and it's like it's not, you know, it's like nostalgia kind of thing. Like it's good for being what it is. It's not exactly the best, but it's not the worst. And from Inspector Gadget 2, I remember that it wasn't Ferris Bueller. Instead, it was the uncle, whatever, from Third Rock from the Sun, who was my favorite character, but it was just still weird, you know, because it wasn't him. And then there was a female gadget, and there's nothing wrong with a female gadget, but the female gadget didn't exist in the cartoon, and they changed everybody. You know, they kept Claw though. That's what the one thing they kept Claw like he was just a claw. I didn't like that in the first Inspector Gadget movie. They actually gave the guy a face and blah blah. It's like no, that's not the point. Claw was supposed to be just a claw. You're not supposed to see that. What up, the extreme? Sorry, I went on in a little tangent here as I'm doing my ONLYNAZ. Oh, I'm trying to talk about things. Oh man, more. Thank you for the bits. That's what I'm talking about. How come I didn't hear the bits though? What's going on here? I didn't hear anything. It's supposed to go choo 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 choo. You know what I'm saying? Choo 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 choo. Scratching my nose now. So yeah, everybody's going crazy about this shit. But you know what? I think our country is not the best. Let's face it. I know that. You know that. We've all known that for the rest of our fucking lives. We all known that. It's a great country, but it's not the best country. You know, there's better countries out there doing better things. And then there's also countries doing worse things. But the point is that tomorrow's another day, and I believe in the people, and I believe that in the end, we will all win. It's a long battle. Justice will prevail. All that Superman speech kind of stuff. Uh, you know, I'm not gonna be here talking politics. I don't really know politics. I just know what is right and what is wrong. And as a man, I also know as a man I also um can't tell what is right and what is wrong, and sometimes just fuck up stuff even when it's wrong. Because we are all human, and you know, we all make mistakes. So let's just consider this motherfuckers made a mistake and picked the wrong ruling and hopefully change their damn minds. Or we just gotta freaking scare them. Get the mob on them. Speaking of the mob, I'm like at least going to like 70% sure that the company I work for is a front for the mob. It's just a little bit too like we're our arf what our orifice what are, yes, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. We're our damn, I can't speak. Hey, where our where the office is at, there's only like three people there. There's the freaking manager and the HR guy, and then somebody else. I don't know what the hell his title is. There's only like three guys in that freaking office, okay? And I swear to God, a lot of people keep coming in and out of it. Some really sus looking men. All right? I don't know who they are. I don't know where they fit into everything, but it's just it's just sus. So I'm starting to feel like that's a front for something. But you know what? I don't want to dig any deeper because they treat me well and they pay me well. and I'm good. I'll keep my mouth shut. If you guys are the fucking whatever kind of family, keep it. I'm good, man. I didn't see nothing. I don't know no one. Nothing's going on. Matter of fact, what I just said on this is just hearsay. I'm just bullshitting. It's all joke. Don't whack me. I don't want to go sleep with the fishes. Um, so please, I want to live. Speaking of sleeping with fishes, and this is just a segue because it involves sleeping. The cat, or a cat here, who I consider like my my little, I call her Godzilla. You probably seen her on here before. Gray cat, big. I thought we were cool, right? I give her attention when needed. She was the only one that freaking welcomed me out of all the cats first, and blah blah blah. But tell me why, in a span of a day, in the morning and then in the next morning, this cat pooped on our bed, on my side, on my pillow. Why? Now here's the thing, right? The first time it happened, didn't think it was her because she doesn't have a history of this. But there's another cat in here who has a history of pooping everywhere. And this cat, I saw that morning. When I opened my eyes, it was like right in front of my face, which was weird because the cat never like gets close to anybody else. And he saw me, and I looked at him, and I was just like, "Ah, whatever, I just let it go. I was like, all right, cool. He's right there. We're having a little moment. I'm sleepy as hell. I'm going back to sleep. Then later, after my girl came back to bed that morning and woke up, and that's when I saw it, right? And I'm like, oh hell no, it had to be this cat because it's the cat I saw in the morning. No way, no other cat come over here. Can't be the little kitties because they don't be in there and they don't poop that big. Blah 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 blah. So then comes last night, right? Well, last night, but it was like early morning. It was like 2 a.m. and shit like that. And this other cat, not the one that I accused, but the one that I thought was cool with me, came into the room and got on the bed, and I'm all like, "Come on, man, get down to the the feet level, where you lay down. Get over there. I'm about to go to sleep. Like I'm getting ready to about to go to sleep. I just finished watching the unbearable weight of massive talent. I'm checking out the special features, and she's walking over to Rocio. I'm like trying to stop her from getting to her because I don't want her to bother her while she's sleeping. Blah blah blah. So then she walks, and then she walks over to Rocio's side, and it's like right in front of her face. And it's just there like, meh, meh, you know. But then out of nowhere, she goes, and then ran. Like she got real mad and ran off. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I saw no other cat there, so nobody was pissing her off or anything. She just ran off. I found it weird. My girl woke up and she's telling me, like, "Look, calm down, it's cool, whatever." I'm like, all right, man. It was just weird. Then one of the other cats come in, the big furry one, and he goes, "Meow," too, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Usually he bothers when he's hungry, but it's like it's late as hell. It's not even your feeding time. He walks out too. And then I'm starting to think like, is the door closed to their room so they can't get in to use the potty or whatever? So I go check it out. Everything's fine. I go to bed. I'm cool. I'm laying down. I'm sleeping. I'm not even sleeping. I'm just closing my eyes closed. Dude, I'm not even asleep yet. My eyes are just closed. I'm trying to sleep, trying to sleep. And then after a while, I kind of felt something. And I'm like, what the hell? And I open my eyes and I look up, and there's the cat, the one that's cool with me. I thought we were cool as shit. Pooping. We caught her in the act. I was like, yo. And then my girl got up and knocked her right off the bed. And there it was. We saw her pooping. And we were like, what the fuck? She says because she was hungry, but I doubt it, man. There was something else. The cat's probably pissed off that we had little kitties. We probably had the dog up. We had the dog up here yesterday too. So he probably smelled the dog in the room or something. I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's just that the cat doesn't like me anymore and thinks I deserve a pile of shit by my head now. Regardless, it was twice in one day, man. Which reminds me, I gotta go get the freaking pillow and shit from the dryer now. Is I totally forgot about it all day. But yeah, that's we caught her in the act, man. And she had me accusing someone else. So now I'm starting to think like maybe it wasn't that cat who used to poop everywhere here. Maybe it was fucking her the whole time. And it was just like using the other one as a scapegoat. I don't know what the deal is. She don't like any of the other cats. She likes to be on her own thing and she loves to be in the room with us. But when we have the kitties over fostering and whatnot, she's not in the room. So then she just becomes emo and just stays in the kitchen and just stays there the whole time. But then after that, and we caught her, now she's trying to get all buddy and whatnot. She'll be waiting outside the door and trying to make a move over there. Like earlier, she just came over here and trying to, get my attention. Man, I'm like, no, no, you pooped on my pillow and you peed on my side. Like, we ain't cool right now. You know what I'm saying? You in major timeout. Yes, the lesson of the the lesson is the cat are assholes and we treat you to a shit burger. It's like right in front of my face, man. And the thing is that is in the morning before or that morning, I didn't even sleep on that side that time. It's my side, but I didn't sleep on that side. She slept on that side. I slept on her side. You know? It's weird. Cats, yo. Cats. Pooping anywhere. In some countries, they synchronize cat poop down to the grain to make $300 coffee. Maybe a cat tries to tell you to sell my cat coffee. I mean, if I could make some money off of that cat poop, this is information I should have known before we threw the cat poop out. She did pull an Amber Heard. I was starting to come up with this theory like Amber Heard's going around and pooping on people's beds. Like a fairy tale kind of thing, you know? It's just I don't know where she's at now. Somewhere around there. Better not be in my room pooping. Nah, I close the door. Now I close the door. Nah, I don't like it. Bro, but it was like a ninja. It was like a ninja. Like I didn't hear her come in. I didn't hear her jump on the bed at all. I I just felt something. I was just like, what? And I opened my eyes and there she was, like, eh, eh, eh. Already did the deed. And I was like, yo. My girl gave her a quick ass chop. And then she was all freaking out and shit. Fucking freaking out about. Do you understand what you did? You pooped on my bed. You pooped on our bed. Amber Turd. Oh man. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like I said, maybe she just feels unwanted. Because when she did come on the bed, I was like, yo, no, no, I'm trying to sleep. No, don't. She was like getting all up on the chest area. And then she was trying to walk over to Rosie and I'm trying to move her away. So maybe she got mad from all that. But it was just weird to me because the earlier before that happened, the fact that she just went like she looked at it felt like she looked at Rocio and then just got real mad, like bitch, and then ran off. Cause she was mad and ran off. But then she wasn't mad at her because she pooped on my side. So it was shouldn't she had like looked me in the face and ran off and like I'm gonna fuck your side up later. She can't be mad that we didn't give her attention. I mean, we were fucking sleeping. She was sleeping. I was trying to go to sleep. Anyways, here's my kudanai. Oh shit. Ooh damn. Ooh damn. Shit. Trying to get me to stop talking about poop. I love talking about poop. Poop is funny. When was the last time I went to the wedding? The last time I went to a wedding. I think it was a high school friend of mine's. I think his wedding was the last. No, no bullshit. Last wedding I went to. Oh shit! I forgot that I have this shit like WWE 2K22, and I'm over here just like fucking talking. I'm over here talking. I'm sorry about that. For people that came in here expecting me to be playing a wrestling game, I'm sorry about that. I am not at the moment. I totally forgot. Sometimes I just spontaneous. Um, the last wedding I went to, I think was no, I think it was my fiance's coworker. I think that was the last wedding I went to. Yeah, because I didn't go to another one after that. Yeah, I think so. Congratulations to your brother, your little brother. Got married. Hope everything goes well for him. Um, marriage is big. Marriage is a big deal. Marriage is a big deal. So good for him. In this day and age, people, society teaches you to, you know, not. I don't know. There's too much like non-commitments and betrayals and blah blah blah. And now poly is becoming a thing in relationships. It's just I don't know. I went to one wedding with my nephew, and next thing you know, like a year or two later, that shit like as if it never happened. Crazy. When you go into that big step, you gotta make sure you stay in that motherfucker. So big ups to them. Hope for the best, and hope they don't get a cat and it ends up pooping on their pillows because that's never fun. It's never a blast. I hope you guys checked out the recent Machine Room podcast. It was actually a really, really good one. We were gonna focus on Morbius, but then we ended up talking about a whole bunch of shit. So, uh, take your butts to either YouTube or listen to us anywhere. I specifically listen to everything on Spotify. The Machine Room podcast and the recent episode about Morbius. There's a lot more in there. It's not just about Morbius. You know how it is, and it's a good listen. It's a good fun listen to when you're driving to work or coming from work or working out or just need background noise, or especially if you're on the pooper and you just need something to keep you company. And what better thing to keep you company than my sexy ass voice? I gotta show you the movies I made. Oh, I did talk about the high school movies, right? Those I could, and I believe I have at one point. Probably not you per se, but I've shown it in the span I've been on the internet. But yeah, yeah, I definitely can show Beowulf, and I can show Escape, which was the senior year picture, and I can show the the little um event that led to all the action, that led to us creating all the action for Beowulf and shit like that. But yeah, the things that I can't show and I wish I could is what I did when I was in college and I had to make 8 millimeter, 8 millimeter of films shorts, and they're all film. So there's no way for me to show you. I never had it transferred, and I need to, like, now I believe like I could do this and try to find a way for it to get transferred over so you could see it, because I've only seen it once when I actually had to present it in class, and the people I use in those videos never got to see it. So I used my nephew Adrian and Scooby in one, and they never got to see the final product. I used my other nephew in one, and he never got to see the final product. these are like really good ones, and they were all black and white, so there's no sound. This is all just told. These stories were told by just images, you know. And man, I would love to watch them again, and I would love to convert them. So I'm gonna try to look into that and see if I can make that happen. Yeah, my phone's going off right now with TikTok notifications. Check out my TikTok, same name, Nostradamus. I actually put up, I think it's the whole video from, I mean, from my side, it looked like the whole video is like almost a 10-minute video. I don't think you could put 10-minute videos on TikTok, but it went up there apparently of my time at the recent freelance wrestling with Scooby, and I got other goodies on there. It's pretty, I'm trying to build up my TikTok so I could stream off of that one too, making moves. Anyways, so I think that's gonna be enough for ONLYNAZ. Put in some time here, like 30 something minutes. If anything, I could add more stuff just on the side or later. But I really want to jump into this WWE 2K22 because now I can finally play this game without any issues. Sorry about that. Anyways, thank you guys. That was it for ONLYNAZ, and watch your eardrums because it's about to pop off. Yeah.